That's it. Star Wars is done. All 11 movies complete. And now we are moving on to a steelbook I've been itching to open. Total Recall. This is the 30th anniversary edition 4K UHD steelbook. 30 years old. What a film. So this is the steelbook edition. It was from Zavvi, $29.99. Apparently the RRP is $39.99, which is feels a bit steep. And this is part of a set of another part of Total Recall I'm going to show you next. But this is the steelbook. So we've got the cover there. Beautiful artwork. I mean, who doesn't love Arnie's face? We've got Sharon Stone, Michael Ironside. Just amazing. So the cover goes like this. We've got the mountains of Mars. I wonder if that's Olympus Mons. I'm going to check that out. The settings of Mars and then space above, and then in the background circularly is the Recall sort of memory machine. The spine looks very similar to the Blu-ray Total Recall steelbook, and then on the back we got the synopsis with all the special features, some nice imaging and the jargon there. So let me get this open. A point I'm going to raise while I'm trying to open this is that the next thing I'm going to be unboxing on this very video is obviously a Total Recall related, but didn't come with the steelbook. You'll see what I mean shortly. But here it is. That's it out of J card as well. Plus, but that's it out of the packaging. What an... Oh God, I tell you, this year's been good for some stunning steelbooks, because this is just beautiful. The colour profile. I don't know if you can hear my little one in the background, but there you go. There's the spine. And actually, the imagery carries around to the back. Get ready for a surprise. Inside the case, 3 discs, all the same image on. Can't get my hands on this. There we go. So that's the movie in 4K. Then we have the Blu-ray movie. And here, we love these cases. And here is the special features. All the same image on the sort of opening his mind. And then on the background we have got the awesome Sharon Stone pointing a gun, and Arnie over there pointing his gun with a backdrop of Mars in lovely black and white. So what are we getting with this 30th anniversary edition other than the movie? So the extras we're getting: Total Excess, how Carol Cow changed Hollywood. Now, Carol Cow are responsible for so many of our favourite films. I mean, you look at the 80s, the first 3 Rambo movies. What else did we have? They Live, Red Heat, Lock Up with Sylvester Stallone, and then into the 90s they got involved in Total Recall, obviously. Cliffhanger, Terminator 2, The Punisher, Basic Instinct. Carol Cow was edited, I believe, by Mario Casar, who's responsible for the Terminator movies as a producer. Open Your Mind, scoring Total Recall. So that's obviously based on the soundtrack, which is a terrific soundtrack. Audio commentary by Paul Verhoeven and Arnold Schwarzenegger. How good would that be to listen to? How good. Models and Skeletons, the special effects of Total Recall, the making of Total Recall, and imagining Total Recall. Now, there you have it. For 30 quid, I'm well chuffed with this. This is one of the most beautiful cases, and I probably say this quite a lot, that I've now got in my possession. It is utterly, utterly stunning. I love it. And what a great film. I was disappointed because lots of things have obviously been cancelled this year due to the coronavirus and the pandemic, and I understand why, you know, we've sort of got certain trips. But one of the things that we got booked in was, for in June this year, we were going to the National Space Centre to go and watch this in the planetarium. We went to watch Pitch Black in the planetarium, which is brilliant, and we're going to go and watch this, celebrating its 30th anniversary. But we couldn't do it because of COVID-19. Thanks, COVID. Hopefully, they may honour their promise to screen it and maybe put it on next year. I don't think anybody's going to complain on watching Total Recall in the Planetarium on its 31st anniversary. So I think we could still go and do it, but I can't wait to get this on in Ultra HD. What a film. Got some great comedy in it. The sci-fi and the concept. The concept's an amazing concept for a movie, and you struggle to find storylines as sort of in-depth and flushed out as this one. What a great film. Now, what we have next, this is a double feature. What we have next is Total Recall, but what we have here is the 30th anniversary Ultra HD Collector's Edition. So the Steelbook was the limited edition, this is the Collector's Edition. So yes, I do own 2 4K copies of this movie now, I understand, but as you will see as I unpackage this and as I go through it, we were going to struggle in terms of make sure we're getting the full collectible experience when it comes to Total Recall. So that's the case, and it's like the discs. Quaid opening his mind, some nice Mars style backdrop in there. We've got a sticker, brand new 30th anniversary 4K restoration focus. Includes soundtrack, booklet, poster, and 6 art cards. We do love an art card. There's the spine, and then we've got the backing, which is very similar to the Steelbook J card. Very heavy. This is very, very heavy. Now I'm going to open this with a slight delicacy, so I will be back. So by the magic of video editing, I have managed to unwrap this box now. Obviously we've seen it inside the film, so we slide out here into this fold out sort of setup. We'll call it a setup because I can't think of what the word's going to be. But there it is. So there's Killian in his office. Was it? No, not Killian. That's the running man, Cohagen. And this looks like it. Oh wow. Okay. This. Oh wow. I might need to zoom out here. But this fans out into 5 discs. I can't. Hang on. So using the magic of editing again, I've managed to zoom out slightly, although I do think this slightly diminishes the quality. So when you open up the sleeve, this is what you've got. You've got the 4K movie, you've got the Blu-ray feature, you've got the special features, which are going to be exactly the same as the Steelbook we've just opened. And then we go on to the expanded original soundtrack. Oh wow, there's 2 discs of the soundtrack. That's incredible. Now there's obviously some awesome artwork within. Another quick edit as my little one wanted to come in the room and ask if he could watch TV. 2 soundtrack discs back to it. Okay, so the images on the back, we've got Quaid and 2 weeks. Sharon Stone. I can't think what his name is. Breaking Bad. Mia. Is it Mia? And Cohagen. And then the back side of it is just a beautiful sort of Vista style print of Mars with Cohagen sat there at his desk. That is beautiful. Put them discs over here. So what do we get in with the film there? We've got this poster. It looks double-sided. It is double-sided. So we have a landscape orientation of this, and then we have a portrait orientation of this, which I find a bit weird, being as they've given us a poster version of the Steelbook that's not included with this. Bizarre. So that's the poster. Then we've got the 6 art cards here. What do people do with their art cards and the bits that unwrap? So you got Quaid on the machine, Quaid with a gun, Quaid dressed as a woman losing his mind, the local folk of Mars watching. I think that's the bit when they watch the fans switch off and they start to run out of air. Sharon Stone. Look at that. Look at that. A face only a mother could love, and me. That's the bit where he's getting sucked out after he gets found out about being Quaid instead of that woman who's only coming for 2 weeks. So we've done the art cards, the discs, the poster, and then this is the 48-page booklet. And the book contains things, the history of Cavalcade, which would be interesting. Set pictures. Bits on the cast. The film score. Wow. Okay. So there you go. Now this was $49.99 with an RRP of $69.99, and this is the frustrating part about this set, because as you look at it, the set is terrific, and any fan of Schwarzenegger or the sci-fi movies is going to love it, like I do. But I've had to spend another £30 to get the Steelbook, so I've spent £80 on this movie alone, where really I'd rather pay, I don't know, 60 or something like that, and had a Steelbook included in this. Like the Blues Brothers one, my first ever unboxing video was of the Blues Brothers anniversary edition, and they did that, whereas they've done this separate. I think there's a few frustrated at the fact that this has happened, but there you go. I mean, I love it, and I'm going to make good use of this. I'm going to figure out something to do with the art cards. We can have a read of the book, and we can watch all the special features and listen to the soundtrack. I do love a good movie soundtrack, but still, why didn't they include the Steelbook in this? And that's frustrating. But there you go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. This is the last, is it the last? I think this is the last Steelbook unboxing of this year. I don't think I've got any more left, but I do have some pretty cool collectibles to unbox, and some of them are quite relevant at the moment. So stay tuned. I will be uploading those videos pretty soon, but the collectibles I've got to unbox are very, very good. I'm really excited to get my hands on these things. As I say, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody's keeping safe out there, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.